So me and my billet family love going to Hooters. You know, it's a good spot. I had never been before, but he introduced me, and now we go at least once a week, and it's a good spot.
So what is it about Hooters that you like, though?
Can't say.
Hockey is different in the desert. From the food to the fans and the facilities, there's something special happening in Albuquerque when it comes to player development. As the Ice Wolves continue to raise New Mexico's profile in the hockey world, a unique development ladder is aiding the ascent.
The longer I'm here, the more kind of diehard fans you're getting, more hardcore fans where you got people that are season ticket holders coming to every game. You know, you're seeing more and more jerseys, more and more little kids knowing the players. So in a short amount of time that I have been here, it's gone from a more casual viewing spectator fan to a hardcore fan.
The goal is to provide everything a player needs to reach the next level, climbing rung by rung as they take the next step in their hockey journey. The New Mexico Youth Program now has more than 325 players on 26 different teams, with NAHL and NA3HL players and coaches helping out these programs. Local kids will continue to move up the ladder, including 8 local players currently on the South Division leading NA3HL team. It's all here, the NAHL, the NA3HL, and this weekend, the Tier 1 NAPHL is in town for the largest hockey showcase the state has ever seen. Ice Wolves forward Bryce Johnson, who played in the NAPHL last year, knows firsthand these showcases are a great opportunity to get recognized.
NAPHL is great. I mean, obviously it was able to give me some exposure to come here for teams from Seattle and where we're not going to be like the best team. It gives us a chance to have good exposure.
Coming in, like telling people back home I'm going to New Mexico to play hockey, they're like, oh, there's hockey there, there's rinks there. And I'm sure that's how a lot of the guys in the NAPHL are coming down here thinking. But after seeing it and seeing the rink and the facilities and everything, it's a big deal here.
You know, it's great for the city. Bring these outside teams in and, you know, show off our facility, and it's A1, so, you know, we're hoping that it'll bring some kids back.
And it's also an opportunity for the next generation of players to see all that a state-of-the-art NAHL franchise has to offer.
I mean, if I was coming down to the showcase, I mean, you don't really expect much from New Mexico, right? So, I mean, but the facilities are awesome. See that nice gym out there. I've never really seen that before with the tunnel and the 2 ice rinks, and it's really cool, so yeah.
You have a gym in here, you have unlimited ice time. It's kind of like the perfect development to play at. It's perfect here.
Ice Wolves forward Jaden Stiller climbed the ladder himself, moving from New Mexico's 3HL club to the NAHL team this season.
It was actually wonderful for me. It just gave me an opportunity to kind of develop my game, kind of become a better player, more mature. You always got them in the same ranks. You always watching what they do, like how do they prepare, how do they carry themselves, how do they play in games. You just kind of watch it. Yeah, it was just a perfect situation for me, and it's even better doing it on the same organization.
Off the ice, the Ice Wolves are providing opportunities as well, producing some of the best broadcast in junior hockey.
Hi and hello and welcome back to beautiful and historic Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Staffed with mostly interns, learning how to do a state-of-the-art live sports production, as well as an in-house DJ, who the players say has the best playlist in the league.
A lot of people like it. I get a lot of comments and suggestions sometimes, but a lot of people like the music a ton.
I love the music in the barn. I've been playing with Ryan Seelinger, so I think whenever we're on the bench together, we are always bobbing our heads to Drew Barrymore and singing along to that.
Yeah, I'm usually bumping my head to everything. I sing along to pretty much everything on the bench. I like to keep it pretty loose.
Former college hockey player and author Derek Shadig is in town for the series, promoting his book, Junior Ice Hockey, The Leagues Before the League. As someone well-versed on the early days of junior hockey, Shadig is impressed to see a grassroots hockey movement being built in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, it's a really cool event here at the Outpost Ice Arena. You got AAA kids, 16U, 18U. They're competing in front of scouts. They're getting that attention that they need to move on to the next level. juniors can be really hard to navigate and kind of understand what the different leagues are and the options out there. So that's why I wanted to write this book, is to try to help families or young players kind of get a better understanding of it before they kind of jump into it. Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to really understand what a junior hockey experience is. So being able to see the fans, the atmosphere, all of that exciting stuff that's going on here at Outpost and for the New Mexico Ice Wolves is super awesome.
It's game day at the Outpost as the Ice Wolves prepare to host a 3-game series against Colorado, who are making their inaugural visit to New Mexico. It doesn't rain much in the desert, but turns out there's still plenty of drip.
I gotta go with Olivier Lamotte. I know he's got a bunch of different bright colored suits coming in every day. I think he looks pretty good with it. I think he packed a suitcase of suits and his hockey gear and a PS5, and that was about it coming down here.
Game day also means staying loose. Unfortunately, this year, the sewer ball has been downright scandalous.
You know, everybody gets in a circle, you got the soccer ball around, you gotta bounce it, and then it's 3 touches to get it live, and if you touch it and it hits the ground, you're out. The older guys, the 20-year-olds, have cards. If you won the last game, you get another card. So I usually have 2 cards.
Like any game, there are winners and there are losers.
But I will say that I might get fined in court for this, but I feel like the game's kind of corrupt. But
No one's gonna be out! No one's gonna be out! It's corrupted!
I mean, I'm a rookie this year, so I get 1 chance. Other boys get more than 1 chance.
I wouldn't say it's corrupt. I think everybody just complains because they get out, but I don't know, that's my opinion.
Me and RJ were always final 2. I don't know how everyone else is always out, but it's usually just me and him.
No, I'm actually not good, but I'm probably the best JV sewer ball guy on the team. You gotta go to the JV game. The varsity game is just too much. You should be getting out, not getting out. It's not good.
If a few of the guys didn't think they were getting a fair shake in the sewer ball, they more than made up for it with their pre-game handshake routines.
Pre-game handshakes, you sort of have like a routine. So like I'll walk out there, I'll go see Graham Harris, I'll do my thing with him, I'll go and see Jake Svendal, then I'll go to Dylan Kuntz, I'll go back to Graham Harris, then I started getting a little rough with Francois Delivier. We do a little something there, yeah.
I don't know, I got everyone's handshake, but I think I have one with basically everyone. I mean, I just try to get the guys going.
I got one with Svenny, it just sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I probably have too many handshakes. I got one with Graham, Daltz, RJ, Stiller, Ando, Svenny, too many.
When a team named the Grit comes to town for 3 games, you know it's going to be a physical affair.
Yeah, I mean, it's just another team in the South. It's obviously a pretty physical division. They might be one of the more physical teams.
Keeps it in, comes down low, waits, toe drag, score! Grabs toward the net, it's loose, tucks it home and scores!
The Ice Wolves would dominate with a 5-1 victory on Friday. Netminder Andy Vlaha would make 25 saves as the Ice Wolves scored 5 unanswered goals from 5 different players.
Back to Johnson again, Skirmerhorn goes back to be on the doorstep, scores! Graham Harris still with it in front for Seelinger. Scores!
After a successful Friday night, the Ice Wolves look to repeat come Saturday.
Are we ready to repeat? Yeah. You know what it takes to do it? Yeah. 6 minutes? Yeah. You want to have fun? Yeah. That's what I like to hear. Yeah.
Wolves fans, let me hear you. Harris, Michigan, hit the ball, rebound, they score! Thompson is pass intercepted. Graham Harris scores!
After a slow start, the Ice Wolves would take over in the 3rd period, en route to a 5-2 victory behind a 4-point night from Graham Harris.
It's Harris with a puck cross ice. Johnson!
On Sunday, Fuller would backstop the boys to the sweep, earning a 3-2 victory. Back from injury, defenseman Jack Dalton would net the game winner. For their efforts, Andy Vlaha would be recognized as Player of the Week in the South Division, and Ryan Johnson awarded second star.
It's been my favorite season for kind of sharing the net with another goalie. We're splitting, and I've been loving it so far.
It's been awesome. Me and Andy get along very well. We push each other, and it's just been great.
I was a little scared it was going in. I felt it hit my head, rolled off my back, and I just reached back and somehow got it with my glove. But yeah, it was a little lucky, but yeah, I hope the fans liked it a little bit.
In the end, an exciting rivalry was born with a new team from out west, and NAPHL players were able to get a close-up look at the NAHL experience, seeing firsthand the unique development model being built in New Mexico. A reminder that to get where you want to go, every hockey journey can use a ladder. The path is clear, rung by rung, step by step. Special thanks to presenting sponsor Duke City Urgent Care and Rio Grande Credit Union for all they do to keep the Ice Wolves healthy on the ice. And thanks to the entire family of Ice Wolves marketing partners, doing their part to grow hockey and ice sports right here in Albuquerque.